Hi, this is VIC, Vietnam IELTS Community. You're watching the video series on helping you to achieve your desired writing band score. In this video, we're going to show you how to identify the types of question in IELTS Writing Test 2. Knowing the exact type of question is a very important step before you start writing your essay, because it will help you to have a better direction as to what to write and what not to write in the essay. If you misidentify the question type and write the wrong answers, you will fail to fulfill the task achievement criteria and won't be able to score high. Okay, so in IELTS Writing Test 2, we have several different types of question and many different ways of classification. From our experience with IELTS, we prefer grouping the questions in 4 following groups: the opinion, the discussion, problem and solution, and the double question. Let's start with the first and most challenging type of question, the opinion. In this type, you will be asked for your opinions on an issue related to various topics, including education, technology, government, science, and so on. Here's an example. An easy way to recognize the opinion type of question is that it usually seeks your agreement on a statement in the question. The question usually goes like this: do you agree or disagree? Or to what extent do you agree or disagree? However, in some cases, the question may go like this: for me, this is just another way of asking, do you agree or disagree? You can agree that the internet is the more popular source of news. Or you can disagree and say that newspapers will remain as the major news source. So don't panic when you see this type of question. Okay, so what do you write for the opinion question? The reason why this type of question is considered as the most challenging type is that you're allowed to take more than one approaches, and each approach will take your essay to a different conclusion. You can either agree or disagree with the statement in the question, or partially agree and disagree with it, which is called a balanced opinion. Also, because this type of question asks for your opinions, you should make statements using I believe, I think, or I'm convinced that, etc. Do not say studies show that, some people say that, or it is widely believed that, or other phrases that is not written to represent your own perspective. There will be more videos showing you guys how to write for each type of question. Now, let's move on to the second type, which is the discussion. Similar to the opinion type, you'll be asked to discuss global issues in the discussion topics. Fortunately, this type is rather easier than the first, because you don't have to think about whether you should agree or disagree with any point of view. Instead, you will have to write for both sides of the argument. Now, let's see what this type looks like. The most common request for this type is discuss both views and give your opinion. Although, of course, there will be some other ways of asking. Like in this example. The question goes, does this change have more advantages or disadvantages? Or do you think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? And sometimes, advantages and disadvantages are replaced with benefits and drawbacks. So beware of synonyms. Next, we have the problem and solution type, which is sometimes called the cause and effect type. In this question type, you will be asked to identify the problems and solutions for an issue. Here are some examples for this type of question. The signature of this type is, of course, the word problem and solution. But things don't stay the same in all cases, especially in an international test. You'll see in this example where problems are replaced with negative impacts and solutions with what can be done. Sometimes you are not asked to state the problems and solutions, but the causes or reasons and effects or consequences of the issue. This is why it is sometimes called the cause and effects question. Alright, if you're still with me so far, we're almost done. Only one last type of question left, the double question. In this type of question, you will be asked to answer two questions in one essay. The questions are not in any particular pattern. Here are a couple of examples. These questions can be a nightmare to anyone who writes by the book and does not know how to develop ideas on their own. This is why VIC is making tutorial videos to help you improve your real writing skills. So, what do you write for type 3 and 4? For the last two types, you just need to address each question in each paragraph. For example, write about the problems or question 1 in paragraph 1 and the solutions or question 2 in the next paragraph. Congratulations! Now you've learned how to identify the IELTS Writing Test 2 questions. That is the end of this video. Remember to check our page regularly to catch more videos on how to write each type of IELTS Writing Test 2 essay effectively. Thank you and see you next time.